The political compass. The tool we've used to represent political leanings for the last decade has become ineffective. This two-dimensional model is insufficient. I am proposing a new model, a three-dimensional one. In this new dimension at the z-axis, we have nationalism and globalism. And it's imperative to understand this dimension of analysis if you hope to comprehend the recent political shifts in the world. For the last several decades, we lived in an era firmly situated on the globalist end of the field. It was an age of growing international cooperation and strengthening of international institutions like NATO, the EU, the World Bank, World Economic Forum, World Health Organization, and many, many more. In addition, we've had multinational corporations whose interests outgrew the nations which seeded them, as their roots spread their supply chain multinationally. The power of these entities have influenced our political system to favor a globalized world, which inevitably leads to a decline in the relative power of the nation-state. And this has precipitated the pendulum swing we find ourselves in today, the swing away from globalism and back towards nationalism. In many nations across the world, you'll notice a similar pattern, a shift away from international rule and towards national interest. Most obviously, Donald Trump exemplifies this shift. He is a right-wing nationalist. He withdraws or ignores international norms and has an America First agenda. It's a sharp contrast to the globalist Republicans of the Bush era, who are still very much right-wing, but instead had multinational corporate interests driving their agenda. This same dichotomy exists on the left as well. Left-wing nationalists like Bernie Sanders faced off against left-wing globalists like Hillary Clinton. Some people couldn't wrap their heads around why so many left-wing Bernie Sanders supporters voted for right-wing Donald Trump. This is why. As we move forward in this modern political landscape, we'll continue to see the rise of nationalism as a counterbalance to the globalist hegemony which existed for many decades. You see it with Reform UK and Nigel Farage, Marine Le Pen in France, and the AfD in Germany. We already see it with Trump, Takaichi in Japan, and Meloni in Italy. The national sentiment is a force that exists within the collective consciousness and will continue to manifest itself past the point of equilibrium.